Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cathy of Cathy's Cash and Coin. I'm a single mom with 3 daughters. Although my oldest is grown and out of the house and now married, my middle daughter is a college student away at school, and then I have my youngest that lives here with me in our home. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video. Today we are doing my second half of my binders for the second paycheck of February and the first paycheck of March. I did combine them. I did already had taken out the cash for paycheck 2 of February. So I also then went and took the cash out for the March's first paycheck. So it might seem weird with some of the denominations, but you'll see as we go along. There's more bills than necessary, but it was just easier to keep it separated since that's how I had taken it out already. So we're going to go ahead and get started by counting the money. This bank bag is from my friend Gina Renee, RN Budgets. And I'm going to use some of this blinged out Sort Quick from Erica at Black and Blue to help me count this cash. Alrighty. Whew. So today we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we're at 135, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So $189. Like I said, this is a combined 2 different paychecks, cash stuffing for all of the sinking funds. We're going to start with my dated binder and my Christmas club. After paycheck 1 of March, it now should have 250. So we'll put another prop bill in there after the next paycheck. And moving on to Christmas cash gifts and tips, it is getting $10 for each paycheck. So it's getting $20, 5, 10, 15, 20. So it now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $50. And this is for cash gifts and tips. All right, moving on to car registration for February. So I did get the sticker last month. So we are not putting anything in here for the paycheck 2 of February, but we are starting it with $5 for the first paycheck of March. And Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime gets $7 a paycheck, so it's going to get $14. 5, 10, 12, 14. So Amazon Prime now has 50, 70, 85, 95, 100, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. $117 for Amazon Prime. This is not due until August. And ID Theft also gets $7 a paycheck, so it's getting $14. And this is not due until November. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37, 39, 41, 43, 45, 47, and $49. Moving on to Microsoft. Microsoft is coming up due in May. It's getting $5 for each paycheck, so $10. It now has 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, $105. Awesome. So we are $15 away from having this fully funded. Moving on to Card Manager, and this is an app I use. I just paid it December 31st. It's only about $35 per year. We're going to add $2, $1 for each paycheck. So we have $2, $4, $5, $6, $7. Yep, $7. And I know I didn't take a $2 bill because I took out $1 each paycheck from the credit union, so I don't want to mess up the denominations. So it did get 2 singles. Moving on to Waste Management. This bill is coming up due very soon, so this might be the last bit it gets to help pay that bill, we're adding $10. So it now has $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. Awesome. So it does make a little bit of a difference to help pay that bill. And ButcherBox is empty, and ButcherBox, I did film an unboxing, and hopefully I'll get that up soon. Maybe you've already seen it, I don't know. But I did just have my subscription come through, so I will have that posted soon so you guys can see. But that is it for the dated binder. Alrighty, we are moving on to the long-term binder, and we're gonna start with glasses. Glasses is getting $5 for each paycheck. And glasses now has 100, 200, 20, 45, 55, 60, 62, 64, 66, 67. Is that right? Yep, $267. Awesome. Moving on to passports. Passports is getting $1 for each paycheck, so $2. Passports now has 20, 40, 62, 64, 65, 66, $67 for passports. Yep. That is right. And this is for Autumn, my youngest, and myself. We do not have passports. Moving on to orthodontist for Audie. She's getting $2, $1 for each paycheck. And there is $300 in the high yield savings. And then we have 20, 35, 40, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47. So $247. $347. Alrighty, moving on to health. Health is getting $2 for each paycheck, so $4. And I just did spend this on Autumn's allergist appointment, so we're going to build that back up. And moving on to swim team. Swim team is getting $5 for each paycheck, so $10. And swim team now has 100, 10, 25, 35, 45, 50. $150 for swim team. And Autumn does swim here in the winter months, so she just finished her season for swim team here, and swim for the summer is coming up pretty quick. So we have 150 in here, but we have multiple savings challenges going on for it as well. So I need to get $500 to my sister ASAP to help pay for summer swim and sailing. She does both, and it's about $500 for both, minus bathing suit or goggles, all that kind of stuff. That's just an additional expense. And moving on to car maintenance, it is also getting $5 a paycheck. So it now has 5, 10, 15, 20, $25 for car maintenance. And this was spent very recently on a lot of work that needed to be done on my car, but slowly we're going to build it back up. Moving on to my envelope, it is getting $2 each paycheck, 2, 4. It now has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, $19. And this is for things like my vacuum. I saved in this envelope for my comforter. There is one thing I am eyeing that's about $250 that maybe if we can ever get this envelope up there, that I will purchase when we get there. And I will talk about it then. All right, moving on to vet. Vet has $100 left in it after taking the cat to the vet, and it is now getting $2 for the paycheck in February, but $5. Yeah, okay, $2 for the one paycheck, $5 for the other. So we have $105, $107. So we definitely need to work on building this back up. I do have a savings challenge going for pets right now too, so that's helpful. All right, that's it for the long-term binder. Alrighty, moving on to my new home binder. And this binder was created before I even got my home, so that's why it says new home. We're going to start with decor. It's going to get $1 for each paycheck. So decor now has 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19. And this was spent recently on some furniture items I needed. I spent decor and furniture. And moving on to furniture, it is getting $2 each paycheck. And now has 20, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. $40. 20, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. $40 in furniture, so that's great. Slowly building that back up. And moving on to appliances. Appliances is getting $1 each paycheck, and appliances has 100, 200, 300, 400 in the high yield savings. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 35. $435 for appliances. That is fantastic. Yep, that's right. And outdoors. Outdoors is getting $5 each paycheck. And this is for projects that need to be done outside. I know I said this before, but there's a lot of outdoor projects that need to get done that are pretty large projects. So I do add a little more to this category. And there's also some savings challenge. The B-Bucks are in here. So we have 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 90, 92, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $105 in outdoors. That is fantastic. Okay, moving on to security. We are going to do probably $1 a paycheck. And security now has 100, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 119. And this was mainly used for when we got the house to change the locks and to pay the initials ADT deposit. I am going to just keep saving in it. If there's ever a time where we need to change the locks or have ADT come out or anything like that, I have some money set aside for it. And moving on to home maintenance, it is getting $5 a paycheck, 5, 10. And this is for when I need to call a professional to come out for something. It now has 100, 200, 300, 20, 45, 55, 65, 70, 72, 74. $374. So that is a great start in my home maintenance. And that is it for my new home binder. And finally, the Harry Potter binder. This is our travel binder. This will be used for our trip in May to go up to see some family. So we're going to start with tips. And tips is getting just $1 for one paycheck. It didn't get anything designated the other paycheck. So we have $1, $2, $3, $4 in tips. Moving on to fun. Fun is getting $2 for each paycheck. 2 and 4. And so fun now has $5, $7, $9, $11, $12, $13, $14. And moving on to food. Food is getting $2 for one of the paychecks and $5 for the other paycheck. These are some crummy bills. All right, so food now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, $32 for food. Moving on to lodging. Lodging is getting just $1 for one of the paychecks. It has 10, 11, 12, 13, $14. And I'm not putting a whole lot in lodging because we will be staying with family. So I'm not sure what we will use this for, but if we don't need it for lodging, we can, I'm sure, use it in another category. Moving on to spending. Spending is getting $2 for one paycheck and $5 for the other paycheck. So spending now has 5, 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, $24 in spending. And transportation. This will be our probably biggest expense. No matter what, it will probably be our biggest expense. So we're going to put $2 for one paycheck and $5 for the other paycheck. I do plan to travel with my dad. And as long as that all goes through and we only need one car, we won't have to rent a car, but we still need gas money and whatnot. So for transportation, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32, 34, 36, $37 in transportation. So we are way off in having enough money if we have to rent a car. So God willing, we won't have to because we don't even have close to the amount we need. All right, moving on to beauty. Beauty is getting just $1 for one paycheck. And beauty now has 5, 7, 8, 9, and $10. Moving on to miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is getting $1. And miscellaneous now has $2, $3, $4, and $5. Alrighty, moving on to souvenirs. Souvenirs is getting, yes, this was the weird one. It was, oops, it's getting $2 for one paycheck. Oh, I messed this up somehow. And $3 for the other paycheck. So we should have $1 left. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So it's getting a total of $5. Even though I don't think the denominations were right, but that's okay. So souvenirs now has $5, $7, $9, $11, $13, $14, $15, $16 for souvenirs. And finally is emergency. Emergency is getting the last dollar up there. Yep. And it has $2, $3, $4, and $5. All right, so this binder now has $161 in here. So it is finally starting to add up some, but we don't have much time until this trip. I think I have 2, 4, maybe 6 paychecks, 5 or 6 paychecks before this trip. So we need to keep beefing it up. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience and in me finally getting caught up on all my cash stuffing. So paycheck 1 of March is stuffed, and I'm just super grateful. You guys take care. Have a blessed day.